The following episode of Dad vs. Daughter was made possible by a contribution from Asmodee. Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
And today we are playing The Builders. This is the Middle Ages version. And we are going to be building buildings, obviously. So the way we do that is we have workers. We each start off with an apprentice. And that apprentice, he's pretty weak. He doesn't have a lot of skills because obviously he's an apprentice. But he has abilities in either stone, wood, knowledge, or tile. Now, when we build the buildings, they're going to have certain requirements that we have to meet. So if we want to build the watchtower, we need 3 stone, 3 wood, 2 knowledge, and 2 tiles. Now, the apprentice, they're going to line up like this. So the apprentice here is going to provide 1 stone and 1 wood towards that. But we still have a lot of other things we need to do. So we're going to have to recruit other workers in order to complete our building. And we may have 3 or 4 workers before we get it completed. We also have to pay the workers. So if you look here at the top, when you hire a worker and assign him to a building, he's going to cost you 2 coins. Now, looking at the building, when you complete this, it's going to provide you with 18 coins and 5 victory points. You're going to play until one player has 17 victory points. But when you build the building, when it's completed, you flip it over and it looks nice and pretty. And you just kind of have this off to the side. Now, let's talk about what you can do on your turn. There are basically 4 things that you can do. You can start construction, and that means that you take one of the 5 buildings that are present, and you just put it down in your player area. The next thing you can do is recruit a worker, and that is you can take one of the 5 workers that are there. And you don't have to pay them until you actually assign them to do work. You send a worker to work, and that means that you put them to a building, and then you have to pay the cost. In this case, it would cost 4 coins. You pay them to the bank. And then finally, you have the option of taking coins. Now, depending on the number of actions that you choose, that determines the amount of coins that you can take. So if you only want to do 1 action, you can take 1 coin. If you have 2 actions for the coins, then you can take 3 coins. And if you want to spend 3 actions, you can get 6 coins. Now, if you have a lot of money, you can also buy additional actions. We'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, so we do have special buildings that are actually tools. So this one is the survey tools. And what this is going to do, we work on this just like any other building. But when it's completed, we flip it over and we see that it is like a worker. It is going to provide, in this case, 3 knowledge. It's also going to provide us with 2 victory points that go towards our total. And the nice thing about these is that you don't have to pay a cost, but they are on a building until the building gets completed. So that is really all the differences there are. The workers, some are more skilled than others. You have craftsmen, you have masters, you have laborers. And as you kind of go up the skill tree, you have to pay more for their services. So we each get dealt an apprentice at the beginning, and we have 10 coins apiece. So then what we do is we basically just take turns going back and forth until a player has 17 points. All right, so we've shuffled everything up. Megan, do you want to go first? You want me to?
Please.
You always want to go first.
Well, it's more fun that way. I want to go for first. Let's go for the covered market here. And there'll be 1 action. I'm going to take this guy, Master, and I'm going to assign him for 5. So that'll be my first turn.
Okay. Well, I think I'll take the stables.
Okay.
That'll be 1. And I think I will take this craftsman for my second action. and assign him for my third. That'll cost me 4 coins.
Okay.
Oops.
Let's see. Need some people with some tile. So.
Well, you could build the oven, the tile oven, and that will provide you with
Yeah.
2 tile.
Nah, I think I'm gonna take this guy. He's got a shirt off, man. I'm gonna take him for 5. So that's my money. And then
And 1 action left.
just take a coin.
Yeah, I'm going to take this guy for my first action. Then I'm going to take this guy for my second action.
Okay.
And let's see. I will assign this guy as my third action. That's going to cost me 3.
I'm gonna take the cottage for 1 action. And then for my other 2, I'm just gonna take some coins.
Okay. I'm going to take this chapel just because it looks so neat. So that's my first action.
Okay.
And then my second action, I will place my apprentice there for 2. And I think that completes it. I have 3 wood, I have 1 knowledge, and I have 5 tiles. So that will complete that, and that will get me 14 coins. So 1, 2, flip this one over. And I have 1 action left. I have no people that can work in stone.
Might want to get someone.
Wow. Yeah, for my third action, I'm going to take this laborer.
Okay. Well, I just need 1 tile. And this guy, that guy has 1 everything, so that's pretty good. He's a craftsman. And I will take him and employ him for 4.
I have 1 action left.
That completes this. Right? 2. Yep, so that one's complete.
Okay.
And that is 4 points, and it gives me 16 coins.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So that's some money for that one.
So
And we have 1 more action. Let's do... Let's take the pigsty. Have some little piglets.
whoops. First action, I will assign my craftsman there for 4. Then I will spend 2 actions. So my final 2 actions. And
What are you gonna do with this?
I'm going to assign my laborer there for
Okay.
3. Your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna assign this guy for 5, and then for my other 2, I'm gonna assign him for 5. So that'll be 10, and this completes that. So I'll get 12. So I'm just gonna keep those 10, and that gives me 3 points.
You still have 1 action left?
No, because I assigned him twice.
Oh, that's
I
right.
said, so that's
right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just combining everything in one go.
And I still don't have enough.
Jeez,
So-
I've got 3 things complete over here. I already got 9
I
points.
don't have a good workforce.
You're not
I got a
very
bunch of
good at this.
laborers. You know, I don't
You
have.
need some masters.
Well, I
Or
know.
some craftsmen.
And there's only one master that's come up there, but he doesn't have any stone. I guess I'll take this craftsman for my first action, and I will assign him as my second action. So that's going to cost me 4. And I still need 1 tile. That's it. I need 1 tile. So I do have people to do that. So I'll take a coin for my third action.
Okay. I'm gonna take the tavern.
I like the tavern.
Well, it's my tavern now. So that's 1 action, and I'm gonna assign this master for 5, and then
And I have 1 action left.
yep. What can I use? Can I use any workers? We got a pretty good workforce, but
Yeah, I don't have a very good workforce.
it never hurts to have more, so I'm gonna take that master. Got 3 masters. I'm doing good over here.
Okay, I said I
And
needed.
that guy's smart. He's got glasses.
I just needed 1 tile, right? Yeah, just need 1 tile there. So I will assign my apprentice for 2 coins, and that will complete this. So I will get 18.
About time.
I know. It seems like it take
Oh
forever.
gosh.
They're lazy. They're always on coffee breaks.
They had coffee?
So that was 1 action. That's going to be worth 5 victory points, but it's kind of a cool chapel.
It is cool.
I like the artwork in this game. So that was 1.
I don't think they can draw pigs though, because they kind of look very boxy.
I'm going to take this. So that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
That is the watermill. And I want to assign a guy for my 3rd. I'm going to assign that craftsman for my 3rd action. It's going to cost me 4 coins.
Okay.
Yeah, my inefficiency is going to cost me this game.
Gonna assign that master for 5. And then I just need 1 more paint. So we'll assign this guy for my other 2 actions for 4. That completes the tavern. And I get 4 points and 16 coins.
So you're sitting at 13 points.
Yes.
I'm at 8. That's the story of my life.
You're not very good at this game.
No, I'm really not. So I think I will assign. All I need is 3 knowledge there. So I will assign this craftsman. Can't talk.
You could talk. It helps.
There's for 4, and I will spend my other 2 actions and assign my apprentice for 2 coins to complete that. That will get me 14 coins back, and that will be worth 3 victory points. So that was my turn.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that.
The watermill.
Watermill. That puts me at 11.
Oh, this is an easy one to complete for 2, the crane. So, took that
And it's
for
a tool.
1. Assign that guy for 5. That's complete. Gives me 2 victory points and 3 stone.
So just like that.
Just like that. So that was 2 actions. And then, so that put me at 15. So I need 1 more.
2 more.
2 more. Yeah, because it's 17. I always think it's 15 or 16 for some reason. So I need 2 more. Let's just take the roll house.
No.
I'm sorry.
Don't
is that one
take
you
that.
wanted?
I wanted that.
You can take the French house. So I can never pronounce that word. It's just French.
So you're done?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, my first action, I will take the French house. Trust the French.
Why?
That's what they said in The Patriot. Trust the French. So that was
They're
1.
French.
Uh, here is 2. It's going to cost me 4. I have 1 action left. You know what? I'm going to pay 10 coins to get another action.
Wow.
Or no, it's 5 coins, right? It's 5 coins.
Yeah.
So
10 coins.
I'm going to pay.
You could pay 10. I wouldn't
No.
stop you.
I don't need that many more actions. So now I have 2 actions.
No, I'll just let you blow your money.
So I need 2 wood and 2 tile,
It's
which
not
is
like
this
I'm
guy.
not winning.
So that's going to cost me my 2 actions there, and that's going to cost me another 4 coins. And that completes it. So 2 stone, 2 wood, 2 knowledge, and 2 tile.
Mm-hmm.
That's all of my actions. That's going to get me 16 coins.
Okay.
And that puts me at 15 points. And what are you at?
15.
You're at 15.
And there's 2 more. Because this guy is 4. And then to place that guy for my other 2 actions, he will be 9 total. That completes it. And I get 10. So there's that. 2 points.
Did you get your correct money?
Yeah.
So you paid 9.
Mm-hmm.
And you
I
got
got
10
10.
back?
Yeah.
Okay, so you should actually have. So if you
Another
paid your
coin?
10, you should have another coin.
Ah, okay, cool.
I mean, Don't want to cheat you out of that. Since you went first and triggered the end of the game, I actually get to go. So you're sitting at 17 points.
Yeah, I have this one too. That should be 17 though. So 6, 9, 13, yeah.
And
I
said I was at 15.
18. I have 18. Sorry.
You're at 18?
I have 18 because of my money.
Okay. Well, let's see what I can do.
I don't know what you've got, but that's what I have.
Well, I'm going to try this. Okay, so here's my first action. I'm going to take the post. So that's my first.
But it's not open on Sundays.
No post on Sundays.
Mm-mm.
So my second action, I will assign this guy for 4. I will spend 5 to get an extra action, so I now have 2 actions. I can assign this guy for another 4. And I need 3 more actions. Yeah, I need 3 more actions to get another guy on there, and unfortunately,
you're not gonna make it.
I don't have enough. And all I need is I'm 1 coin short. I was able. Then actually, I'm actually more behind because I needed. I would have to pay that person. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it. So, let's hand
the trophy.
The Master Builder her trophy. All right, Master Builder. Yeah.
I'm good.
I haven't won a single game of this or the other Builders game.
You won the game where you taught me. That was it.
Well, those don't really count. But you've won every game since then. Yeah, I'm
good at looking ahead, though. And you've said that in other games.
Yes, you are.
I'm good at strategizing.
You do much better than I do. I guess I'm too old. My brain is too feeble.
I guess. Or just I'm really good.
All right, so let's get to what we think. Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
This is strictly a filler game. As you just saw, the games do not take that long to play. And as a filler, it's pretty good. The artwork on the cards is really cool. You know, it's easy to learn, easy to teach, plays fast. It's a good lunchtime game. Nothing wrong with the game. It's a good game. Megan, what do you think?
It's not my favorite filler game, but it's like you said, it's not a bad game. It's a good game. I like it. I do like the artwork on it. I think that's pretty cool. I kind of like these little coins here. I'm going to show you guys these. These are just kind of cool. Just, I don't know. They're kind of kiddie, but I kind of like them because I'm still a kid.
They're not cardboard.
No, they're plastic. And they've got some pretty cool markings on them there. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like those.
And the price point on this game, I think, is like $15 or less.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's, something that's very accessible. Anybody in the family can sit down and play it. So... Okay, real quick, I just kind of wanted to show you the size of this tin. If you're familiar with the timeline games, this is the same size that those are. You can see that everything just fits in there, nice and neat. And there's the back of the box.
Good game.
Good game. So we will catch you guys next time.
Bye. Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.